All right, so UFC 326. This is episode 1 of the Parlay Boys podcast. Hopefully we get Jacob in here at some point.
Hopefully. We'll see.
UFC 326 for the BMF belt. It's Holloway, Charles Oliveira. Let's see the odds right now. Max is a minus 215 favorite. Charles plus 165.
Okay, so
Is that what you
it's
have?
moved
Close
up
to
a
it?
little bit. It was minus 230 on, I think, Thursday. I wrote this.
Moved up a little bit
It
then.
was minus 230 plus 175. So,
Some people betting on the dog probably.
yeah, some people throwing some money on Charles,
Right.
which is kind of expected. I think as far as like a letter grade for the card, I give it like a B minus.
That's
'Cause
fair. It's a good card.
I feel like with the main and co-main, you have 4 really great fighters, and they're all contenders in their division. But then the rest, you look at like Font and Rosas, that's like a gatekeeper versus like a prospect
That's
fight.
exactly what it is. Yeah, there's 17 years difference between those guys.
And then Dober versus Johnson, it's they're not going to shoot for a takedown. I think I've read that, or they said in the media day,
It's going to be a fun one.
he has
sure.
the most knockouts in lightweight history. Dober does.
That's insane.
And Johnson has the most knockdowns.
If you ask me that, it's like you get 5 guesses, no chance. At 10
Drew
guesses,
Dober?
15, I probably wouldn't get it. Yeah, that's crazy.
But
That's
they're
a wild
solid.
stat.
Like, and Robocop versus Ferreira, I mean, that's to me any fight that Robocop is in. I don't know his actual name. It's like
Gregory Rodriguez. Yeah, that's what it is.
Any fight he's in is like fight of the night. Like he just swings for the fences. And then we got Cody versus Long to kick off, or to end the prelims.
Yep.
And then
Former champ versus, I don't know much about Long.
I don't know much about him either. Just from looking at
27-10, he's 3-2 in his last 5.
It just seems like a guy. They're just trying to get Cody a win. It feels like.
Yeah, Cody's 34.
Yeah,
14-7 is his actual record. It's crazy because at one time he was like a world beater.
They're like this.
Was
guy.
he undefeated when he beat Dom? I think so.
Yeah,
So
because
he
he
lost
had
7.
beat Ricardo Almeida in Brazil, like smoked him.
Thomas Almeida.
Thomas.
Yeah, that's who
Thomas
it was.
Almeida.
Thomas Almeida. A lot of people was KOing him. It seems like at one point.
Well, at the end, they were both undefeated when they fought in Brazil.
That's true, dude.
Yeah,
that's true. Yeah, I forgot about that. That was like 2015, probably 2014.
Yeah, Cody just took him out, ran through him.
Yep. Cody's boxing is crisp, man. Always has been. I think his reach hurts him a little bit, but
was it like 60? Is it 64, 65?
Yeah, I think average is your height, and he's 5'8" with like a 60. I can check.
No shot, he's 5'8". There's no way.
Dude, I think he's listed at 5'8". Let me click. Let's see if it shows it right here.
There's no way that guy's 5'8". 5'6", 5'7" at best.
TJ's 5'6". He's taller than TJ.
Is he?
Yeah, for sure, dude. He definitely is. He's just a small guy. It's not showing his height. I could probably look it up, but then we'd be quiet forever. He's got 11 KOs out of 14 wins. Remember, he had that one where he kind of bounced off the fence. Who was that against?
A Sunsao.
Yeah, that was a good win, dude. Yeah. I thought maybe he was.
Maybe he might be back.
Yeah,
we're back.
Like that. Here it is, dude. We get Cody. His chin's a little suspect. I hate that, but it is. I wonder how many KOs Long has.
I think it's like 5. It's not a lot
out of 37 fights.
Yeah, that doesn't. So, to me, that tells me that you're more of probably a volume guy, and you just play on that. Honestly.
We was gonna break down the Dante Johnson, Cody Brundage. We totally skipped over it, but we'll do that after this. I'm picking Cody for that for sure. I think.
What's the odds here?
Let me see here. It's weird maneuvering through DraftKings on a computer. I'm like trying to figure out how to pick a different fight here. It's just showing Max and Charles. Let's see. Fight lines. Is there a way to look at all these? Probably cut this out. I literally did. Method of victory. I don't know how to. Oh, what is this? That's not it.
Yeah, I wouldn't know how to.
Dude, it's so much different.
Pull it up on. I'm just pulling it up on my phone right now.
Bets. Let's see. See all this dead space. That's what's cool about editing and not being live is I can cut every bit of this out.
Cody is plus 136.
So Cody plus 136.
Plus 136.
He's the underdog.
That's for money line. Yeah,
That's crazy.
He's the underdog.
So we're definitely putting a bet on him.
The method of victory is plus 165. Let's see if you pick the winning method. Cody Garbrandt to win by this is a double chance. KO or decision is plus 140.
So it's plus one. What'd you say it was just for him to win?
Plus 136.
And then 140 by decision or KO.
Yeah, so if you pick Cody by KO, it's plus 380. That seems pretty nice.
You like that?
I like it.
That's scary, but
I mean, this guy doesn't have good takedowns either. So, and Cody has really good takedown defense.
Are you building this on your DraftKings as we go so we can have a full odds?
I'm not, but I will.
Yeah,
I'll go ahead and start it.
That'd be cool.
I mean, to me, how old is this? How old is Long? How old is he?
He's 27.
27. And Cody is 32.
Cody's 34.
34?
I ban him. He's getting up there, man.
I did not realize
he's been around
that.
for a long time.
Unless he's like super washed. That's the only way he loses, in my opinion.
I don't think he's washed. I mean, he's a good athlete. He's a great boxer. I think he wins for sure. I just don't know if he gets it done by KO or if he just grinds out in a 3-round war. Not even really a war, just kind of a walk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I just don't see
maybe Long can maybe win 1 round. It's 2-1, pretty clear.
Maybe, but like Cody's he's fought every great name you could think of in the bantamweight division.
Dom, TJ.
I couldn't name one of Long's opponents, honestly.
I couldn't.
Maybe that makes me a bad MMA fan.
Before this card, if you showed me a picture of guys that said pick out Long,
who's that?
How many chances do I get?
The only questions that we had were, is Cody's speed going to be there? Because, I mean, he's 34 at bantamweight.
34, that's not like too over the hump. That could be like at the end of your prime. Could be.
But that is late.
It's late at bantam at 135. Yeah, and speed's big at 135. So
and then that's
the first thing to go.
His chin, obviously.
His chin, yeah. He had did I read he had 60 or something amateur boxing fights?
60?
I'm pretty sure amateur. I'm pretty sure. That's what's crazy. So he's fought a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he started in boxing in Ohio. Pretty positive. Amateur. No, he was 32-0.
32-0?
32-0 as amateur.
Wow. That's incredible.
I think I was thinking of Stephen Thompson or something. He had a bunch of kickboxing fights. 32-0 amateur boxing record. That's pretty crazy.
That's pretty awesome.
That's sick, dude. But anyways, so we're going Cody Garbrandt by KO. That's plus 380 right now. Could change by the time you see this.
Could change, yeah.
It'll be around there.
We're kind of circling back. We're kind of going backwards a little bit, but going down to one of the prelim fights, Dante Johnson versus Cody Brundage. The prospect.
I didn't know much about him until you told me, and I think I watched all the fights that I could watch of him, like 3 or 4 of them at least right there from Contender Series. He's had 1 in the UFC, which he submitted a guy on a card, which is cool because he was 100% knockout before that.
Yeah. So it kind of shows some versatility. When I watched him fight, I noticed like a lot of he's patient, but he picks his spots to explode.
And his movements very well.
Yeah.
Like he was a heavyweight.
Yeah,
that's what's crazy. He lost a lot of weight, dude.
He was on the Contender Series as a heavyweight.
It's insane.
And finished the guy in the first round.
He's got 100% finish rate, 6 KOs, and they're all in the first round. He's 7-0 with 6 KOs in the first round. I was going to do this thing where I added up how much time he's been in the octagon, and I forgot to do it, but it can't be much.
Nah, it can't be.
All first round. I think one of them's like 33 seconds in, if I'm not mistaken.
He's minus 225 by KO right now. But that's not like if you pick him to win in the first round. I forgot what. Okay, here we go. Dante Johnson to win by KO in round 1 is plus 120. So I think that was one of the ones that we were gonna lock in for like the Parlay boys parlay, like between me, you, and
plus
Jacob.
What?
Plus 120, which honestly is not.
It's acceptable.
I thought it would be a little more than that, but being that he's got 6 first round knockouts
and
against
he's
Brundage, who's coming off a KO
coming off
loss.
a KO loss, and he's 1-3-1 in his last 5.
Yeah.
So he's got 1 win, 1 draw, 3 losses in his last 5. And they're just here you go, buddy.
His record is it's just salt. That's all it is. It's a salty record.
It's pretty wild. Yeah, they're definitely give him a walk here. Doesn't mean he's going to win, but hard to bet against him.
Yeah.
We've seen crazier things, but you bet against him, you're wild. Yeah, 7-0, 6 KOs in the first, 1 sub. I think that was in the second round. The sub.
Yeah, it was in the second.
Came down from heavyweight, is a middleweight now. Fighting a guy coming off a KO loss. 1-3-1 his last 5, 11-8-1 total. So I mean, he's 50-50 almost.
Gross.
I mean, you got to think, like, how many more UFC fights is he going to have?
Yeah, probably not much, especially if he goes
comes out and just starches Dante, and we're talking something different.
MMA math, gonna math.
Unlikely, but things happen.
I guess we'll jump to the
Robocop and Bruno Ferreira.
Yeah, the opener of the 326 main card. Bruno won the first one by KO in the first round.
Mm-hmm.
Both coming off big wins.
Both 4-1 in their last 5, I see.
Robocop beat Kopylov in his last fight, and then Ferreira beat Vettori, which, say what you will about Vettori, but he's always been kind of a player there at 85.
Yeah, he's been in there.
He's been in there with the best of them.
He's no joke, at least.
He doesn't do anything special, great, I don't think, but he's good.
Well-rounded.
He's well-rounded. I have it. This is like the one that I've started as like fight of the night potential, just because it's going to be fireworks. They're just going to be throwing.
Yeah, that's going to be up there for sure if he can beat out the main. Main could be that.
I mean, every time Rodriguez fights, he just puts it all out there. You remember that cut that he had across his forehead?
Yes, dude.
And Dana White took a picture.
I'll try to put that up in the screen.
The artery was showing. Oh my God, dude. DraftKings live right now as of 10:52 Central Time. Rodriguez is -166 favorite, and Bruno is +140 dog.
Yeah, I mean, I would go with the favorite on that one. It'll be 1-1. I did see the KO though, and it was like a pretty bad KO.
It was bad, yeah.
Yeah, it was like it wasn't even a TKO. He like head bounced off the canvas, like it was pretty rough. You think that's in his head at all? How long ago was that?
I don't know, but it's got to be in your head a little bit, because you're fighting a guy. You're just going to go out there and throw.
If you was dominating and you got caught and like TKO, but you kind of knew where you were at, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Maybe it's a little different.
It's a little different.
When you watch that back and you see yourself head bounce off the canvas, it's got to be in your head a little bit.
Yeah.
Not that it's going to make a difference, but it could. We know Bruno has the power to put him out if he connects.
I don't know that there's a bet on here that I'm willing to put on the board. Like, maybe if you want to bet on this fight in particular, maybe you take the rounds. Right now, the total rounds are at 1.5. I think it goes more than 1.5.
So,
like
2+.
Yeah.
How's that set up on DraftKings? Is it?
It's -110 for over 1.5 rounds. So once it hits 230 and round 2, then you cashed in on that bet.
You think we should put a bet on that, or would you rather stay away from it?
I wouldn't. I would just stay away if it were me.
Let's stay away from it for now. That's a sketchy one.
Yeah.
I mean, we already got Dante Johnson in the first round, Cody Garbrandt by KO. We're already playing with something here. I don't want to add too much into it.
Yeah. You get them long parlays and then get Anthony Smith.
Yeah. Scarred, dude. Scarred.
Next we have Drew Dober taking on Michael Johnson.
Yep.
Early in the week, Michael Johnson was the favorite. Now he's the underdog according to DraftKings. He's +110 and Drew Dober's -130.
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah. The over-under on the rounds is 1.5. Man, I think Michael Johnson on a 4-fight win streak, he's 39, but I mean, Drew Dober is what, 38? We gotta say 38.
37.
He's 37, so they're both right there in age.
Yeah, they're both at 155. They're up there.
I mean,
they're at the end.
Michael Johnson, once again, not to just keep harping on it, but like as far as resumes are concerned, his record is like very salty. It's like 24-19.
25-19. Yep, that's what I got written down.
It's not good.
But I mean, Dober's 28-15.
But you look at
2-3 in his last 5.
You look at who like Michael Johnson's fought and beat, like Tony Ferguson, Dustin Poirier.
Let's bring this up. He rocked Khabib,
and
you remember that?
I mean, dude, we were all losing it. Like he hits so Khabib, crazy. Rocked him for like a second, and then Khabib just punished him. But like he's fought like those guys, and he beat like Edson Barboza. Whenever Edson,
he's had some big wins, man. He really has. Like, the thing about Michael Johnson, you just don't really know if he's going to show up or not.
Yeah,
and that sucks to say, but that's what it is.
Yeah, and this is, I mean, just for that simple fact, I think I'll stay away from this one too. I like Johnson. I think that's who I would pick if I had a gun to my head. But I think as far as a parlay is concerned, I'd stay away from Drew Dober and
that's tough,
Michael
man.
Johnson.
Would you say decision?
I would say decision. Yeah.
So would you bet on decision?
I don't.
Just no matter who wins.
Yeah, probably.
If you had to bet.
If I had to bet,
okay. Because I thought about doing a just fight going the distance.
But if it goes the distance, it's like minus 400.
Oh,
that's not really worth anything.
Thanks for the $2. It doesn't really change shit.
Yeah. All
right, moving on is we got Rosas Jr. versus Rob Font, dude. This is an up and comer versus a seasoned vet.
Yeah.
We got a guy in Rosas who is 11-1, 4-1 in his last 5, 6 subs and 12 fights. Font is 22-9, 9 KOs, 4 subs, 2-3 in his last 5, but super experienced. Mm-hmm. And this is the first real test for Rosas. So,
yeah, the betting line has moved up significantly for Rosas. So if you're a big Font believer and you think that this is too much for Rosas, this is a good chance to bet on Font. He was plus 180 Thursday whenever I did this write up right here, and now Font's plus 220.
That's kind of wild.
I think that, I mean, the only thing that keeps me from picking Font is his takedown defense is terrible.
44%. Is what he's 44% takedown defense. But he's fought a lot of really good guys in that too.
Yeah.
I mean, he's fought Figgy, Sandhagen, Cheeto, Aldo, Garbrandt, Adrian Yanez. He's fought and he's lost to Figueiredo, Sandhagen, Cheeto, Aldo. So like, yeah, he's like got 9 losses, but he's lost to some studs, dude.
Yeah, he's lost to great guys.
You can't say that about his opponent.
No, Rosas hasn't fought
anybody
like that.
Tomato cans. I won't say tomato cans,
but like not
to disrespect the guy that gets in the octagon and call him a can.
But they're not like premier. They're not like top of the line. Like all those guys you name, you're like, oh, they're like,
yeah,
they're top. If they're not top 10, they're top 15 for sure.
Aldo, former champ. Garbrandt, former champ. Cheeto he's looked really good at times.
Yeah.
Sandhagen's just been right there multiple times.
Yeah.
Figgy champ. So. He beat Garbrandt and Adrian Yanez. So, and he also fought Marlon Moraes too.
Yeah, whenever
I don't have that written down, but he fought him.
Good.
I don't know if did he win that. I think Font won that.
I don't know. I have to go. I think he did beat him.
Could be wrong, but
here I have wrote down that Rosas is a headhunter. If you look at his stats on UFC.com, dude, it's just like all headshots. Like he's not putting in any body work. Not mixing it up a whole lot. It's a lot of headshots. And I said if he can't get a takedown, it's going to be a long night for him. Like Font's boxing is no joke.
Long night.
Because whenever he fought Garbrandt, that was whenever I think Garbrandt had just beat a Sun Sao.
Yeah.
Like had that big KO, and I was like, this is like great for Cody because it's going to be a boxing.
Yep.
It's basically going to be a boxing fight with MMA gloves. Let's just be honest. And
which, as a fan, we love.
yeah, and then he went in there and just boxed his face off for 5 rounds. Like
Dude, Font's no joke, man. He's just so experienced. That's why if I'm picking in this fight, I take Font, man. I know he's an underdog, but it's just, I mean, Rosas is, I imagine he shoots early.
I don't know why you would even. I mean,
Try to stand.
I get you have to mix it up and you have to develop a rhythm and then like bait your opponent in.
That's kind of what we said, though. He doesn't even mix it up real well. He
But-
just shoots. And if he had fought some good guys and got by with that, I'd be like, man, maybe it really is. But I just don't know if it works for Font, man.
Yeah, and I don't even think that you can't even make an argument that there's like one like not even like a top 25 guy
No,
in
it's a big
his
jump for him.
fights.
It's a huge jump for him. I mean, if he wins this, we're talking totally different afterwards. But
Yeah.
I mean, if he goes in there and just mauls Rob Font, submits him, or stays on top for 3 rounds, our tone's shifted.
Oh yeah. If he beats him, like it's to the moon, honestly.
Is Font currently ranked? I don't think so, right?
13.
He's ranked 13, so he's right at there at the end.
If Rosas beats him, well, I'm just taking a look at his opponents. I don't even know how to spell that guy's or say that guy's name. Arak Lane.
This is what I'm saying.
That's one.
Yeah, so
Vince Morales, no idea. I know Ricky Tercios just because I watched The Ultimate Fighter and he was on there.
yeah.
He's a good fighter, but he's not. Like I said, he's not even close.
He's not to the level of Rob Font
Yeah, so
or anybody Rob Font's fault.
I mean, the more I look into it, the more I'm thinking that maybe this hype train is a little bit delayed. Like,
You think they should have gave him a couple more fights before this?
yeah, I mean,
Fair
it should have
enough.
been a slow. It should have been a slow build, like Sugar. Like Sugar didn't have a top fight.
No, they took
for a
their time with
long
him, and
time.
it worked out.
Yeah,
It worked
it
out.
paid off.
Big time.
Maybe this is too much too soon for him.
Yeah, I just don't think he's looked like insane. Like his grappling's really good, but he hasn't like blown me away by his fights. And he's
No.
not fought, like we said, he's not fought anybody super experienced or high level. So I just don't. If he had fought some of those guys and I'd watched it and I was like, oh my God, this guy.
It's like blown away.
Yeah, then I would feel different. But I think Font's going to get a decision win over him. Probably going to box him up.
It
I mean,
says
he'll probably have a takedown or two, maybe, but
it says Font by decision is plus 400.
dude, I would put that in.
Yeah, that is
Font by decision plus 400. Give me that money, dude. Give that to me.
Come on. I had this wrote down too. It was kind of interesting. Rosas said he wants to retire in 4 years at 25. He said he wants to make all his money and then get out. That's going
to change.
That makes me question a lot too, because like, are you just doing?
Do you really love it?
Do you really love it like you say you do, or are you just wanting to get paid and get out?
When people say things like that, it kind of makes you wonder where their head's at.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a little. But maybe he thinks he's just going to dominate everyone, go in there and defend his belt 8 times in 5 years.
If you were 17 and your mom had to sign for you to fight on the Contender Series, I don't think anyone could tell me shit either. You know?
No, and he's lost 1 fight in 12. How did he lose that? Do you know?
I think it was just by
decision.
decision.
That early on, or was that? No, that was in the UFC.
That was
right?
like his second fight in the UFC or something.
That's what
like
I thought.
That. And it wasn't like he didn't get like dominant. I mean, I think the guy took him down, but it wasn't like anything crazy, you know. He didn't get like dominated. It wasn't like, oh gosh, I don't know.
He just lost a decision.
But he just lost.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's you going Font by decision.
I think Font. By decision
at plus 400, man. Your
dude, that's
risk to reward.
Yeah, that's great.
That's
honestly,
that's
I like
a
that
grab. Next we got one I was talking about before.
Yeah.
RDR and is it Kayo?
Kayo Baharo.
RDR and Kayo. So Kayo's 33, RDR's 35. RDR has some big wins, man. He's beat Robert Whitaker, Kevin Hall, and Bo Nickel. 4-1 his last 5. Same thing Kayo is. It's like you said, man. Kayo's just so smart. He's not. He doesn't wow me with anything he does either. Like he's got some power, but he's not like super powerful. But he can just kind of do everything.
Yeah,
Find ways to win.
southpaw. I feel like he can really switch stances and fight any which way he wants. He just the fighting nerds is like that's where they get their name. Like he is like so smart and analytical, and then like
Yep.
just watching an interview with him saying he has a physiotherapist, he has a nutritionist, a strength and conditioning coach, a massage therapist, and a sports psychologist. Like
Sick,
that's
man.
all a part of his team, and like that's like some GSP stuff. Like if you think about it, he doesn't mix in take down. Like he'll shoot, but it's not to like take somebody down. You know?
Yeah, it's kind of just to get him wondering. I think.
Yeah,
Like he just likes to keep people guessing, and he does a great job at it.
yeah,
Like he's probably one of the smartest fighters in that weight class, maybe in the UFC, as far as how he moves, and he can find ways to win, man. Like he's well rounded. He can just kind of get it done where he needs to,
yeah.
wherever the fight goes.
I was just looking at strikes per minute and um absorbed strikes. They both have pretty good defense. Um, strikes per minute for Kayo is 3.4 and absorbed is 2.5. And then RDR a little not as I thought this would be a lot higher considering how crazy he is in the octagon, but
Yeah.
it's only at 2.2 and then his absorbed per minute is only 2 strikes per minute.
So 2.2 and 2.
Yeah.
And 3.4 and 2.4. Is that what you said?
Yeah, 2.5.
2.5. Yeah. So that leans Kyle.
Yeah. Another thing is like RDR before he moved over from 1 to here, he was fighting at 185 and 205, and there's been a lot of questions about him going to 205 because he's so big for the weight class.
Yeah, he's a big dude.
And then he was saying that for this last fight, his blood work was really off. Like they took his blood work and he was anemic, and he didn't know if he'd be able to come back.
Because of weight cuts?
I would assume so.
Man, they're so dangerous. Do you think I don't think they'll ever take them out.
No.
No, it'll take like multiple people probably dying.
Yeah.
Like I don't even think I think if one fighter died, they probably still wouldn't take it out.
Well, look at the situation we had a few weeks ago where that fighter weighed in and then
passed out
on the stage
man.
And then just walked him off, and like people online are just making a joke about it, and like I mean it's just a part of the sport that we got to accept, honestly.
It just is what it is.
It's always going to happen. Yeah.
Yep. Sanctioned cheating, as some people call it.
Yeah.
But if everybody does it, is it cheating?
Weight bullying.
Yeah.
A few keys to victory that I wrote down for Kayo and RDR. I wrote down for Kayo, he needs to stay at range, use his kicks and, punch it like straight punches to keep RDR at range, and then his octagon control. Like I feel like everything he does in there is to neutralize his opponent. Like it's not
just
like
shut him down.
It's not like he has overwhelming offense or anything like that. But he's just trying to neutralize his opponent and display his skills.
He does a good job at it.
And then I had for RDR just make it dirty and
make him not fight smart.
Like his knees that he leads off with, where he's able to get in the clinch. That was also the second point that I had for him, is like his clinch work is great. Like the trip he had against Brendan Allen to get him down in that first round. You look at some of the clinch work that he had against Robert Whitaker. I can't remember. Did he hit Whitaker with an elbow that dropped him in their fight?
I can't remember what.
But I remember him dropping Whitaker and him.
That was what?
Everyone just being like, "Oh, this guy's for real,
dude!" And nobody expected.
Nobody expected that.
When Bobby Knuckles was balling, we thought he was unbeatable, unless your name was Adesanya.
Yeah.
Shout out. Seemed unbeatable too. So I would pick Kyle. What about you?
I think Kayo's a smart pick
by decision. Would you bet on method of victory? Or would you just pick straight up Kyle? I mean, has RDR been KO'd?
I mean,
he's 21-3.
Kyle's plus 125 for a decision.
I like it.
I mean, I like that.
Yeah, I do too.
Money line for Kayo for the fight line is he's the favorite at minus 250, which he's went down a little bit, and then RDR is plus 205. If you like what RDR does and you think that the Brendan Allen fight was a bad idea for him because it was like 5 fights in a year or something like that.
Yeah,
So
super active.
So cutting that weight and getting
That many
anemic
times.
and stuff like, if you think that had something to do with that last fight and him losing, I mean, I can see where you'd be like, dude, this is like, this is great for, to get RDR at this price at 205 plus 205. I could see that for sure.
Yeah, I just can't. I don't think I can do it. I think I
Nah.
gotta go Kyle decision
It's
plus
just-
125. That's just
It's definitely a safe. It feels like, if for me, that feels like the lock of the card because he's so, like we said, he's so smart and meticulous about things.
yeah. I don't see him losing. I really don't.
And he lost to Imavov, who's probably if he's not the best, he's second best, like next to Hamza, anyways.
Right. Yep. So moving on from that one, are you done with that one?
I just want to say Kayo said the last loss that he had, so he was a backup fighter.
Yeah.
For what was it? Hamzat versus DDP. He weighed in. It was like a few weeks before that last fight, and his coaches told him like, "Hey, this is a bad idea." And when they offered it to him, he said that at first he didn't even bring it up to him. He was just like, "Yeah, I'll do it to the UFC," and then weighed in.
Just
and then
wanted to go.
And then a few weeks later, decided to fight Imavov and said that
that's
it
rough,
definitely
dude.
messed with him. I could see that.
Dude loves to compete.
I mean, look what happened to Tony.
Yeah, dude. When people just love to compete, though, that's just, I feel like they say the real competitors say yes to that, even though it's never smart. But that's why you have a team, and that's why he didn't tell his team at first, because he probably knew what they would say.
Yeah.
So that's that. That'll be an interesting one. I think Kyle wins. So far we got Dante Johnson, round 1 KO plus 120. Cody Garbrandt by KO plus 380. That's a fun one. We're staying away from the Robocop Bruno fight. Staying away from Dober Johnson. We got Rosas Font by decision plus 400. That's Font by decision. And Kyle RDR. We got Kyle by decision plus 125. We don't have any favorites picked right now.
I don't know if I picked. Hold up. Did I put the RDR? I didn't put RDR Kyle on.
Yes. So
real quick,
the odds are probably pretty good right now. Huh?
Oh, I did.
Oh, you did?
It's this is this. If you bet $10, you get $1,188
Sign
right
me
now.
up.
This is
we can do a safe bet when we wrap this up. We'll throw a little safe bet in for.
This is plus 11,000 safe 780.
Come
That's
on,
ridiculous. We haven't even got the main event.
Yeah, we ain't
yet.
even got the main. This one's crazy too. So we can just talk about the main. So at 155, we got number 4 Max Holloway versus number 5 Charles Oliveira.
Oh, I didn't realize it was that close.
Number 4, number 5. Yeah.
Wow.
That's pretty wild. And both coming from featherweight. Max is only, 3-4 fights at lightweight now? He fought Justin, and he fought Dustin when he really wasn't ready for lightweight. And Dustin just beat him.
Yeah, he was just moving up. I can't remember.
Was it a short notice?
Well, I think it was, but they also needed to book a fight for lightweight because Khabib either was hurt at the time or it was Ramadan.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking. Oh, was it for the interim?
Yeah, it was for the interim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember when he stepped in, he was going to fight Khabib. And speaking of weight cuts, they canceled that because of, I guess, his weight cut.
Yeah.
And that's a 55.
Yeah.
And he was a featherweight at the time. Max has really put on size now. You can tell a difference in his physique. He's a good 155er now. He's not like huge, but he fills the weight class well now.
Mm-hmm.
Looks a lot better than he did when he fought Dustin that first time.
He looks like he belongs because when he fought Dustin this last time, it wasn't like, oh, Max is getting knocked around whenever he gets punched.
Justin. He looked great against Justin and Dustin.
Yeah, I mean, you could tell, taking that time to build up and go to 55 It's really paying off right now.
It makes a big difference, man.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got more power. He still moves well. Like, it makes a big difference. Then
And
we got
he's faster too.
yeah, he's great, bro. He's 27-8. He's got 8 losses, but 3 to Volkanovski, Ilya. That's half your losses.
Yeah.
Those 2 guys.
Yeah.
So, he lost to Connor. That's another one. I mean,
That was early on.
Max has fought nothing but studs for 10 plus years.
Yeah.
It's kind of wild.
When he got in the UFC, he was 4-0 and he fought Dustin Poirier in his first fight.
Nothing but studs. He's got 2 losses to Dustin.
Yeah.
So it's 2-1 against Dustin. It's great. Yeah, he beat Dustin, right? It's because he fought Dustin at featherweight, fought him when he really wasn't ready for lightweight, and fought him again and won.
Yeah, got triangled.
It's kind of wild.
And then he got decision lost, and then he beat Dustin in the unanimous decision in the last one.
A lot of people think he beat Volk that first time. I kind of do. I think the second one wasn't close, and Volkanovski ran away with that one.
Yeah.
The third one was closer, but I still thought Volkanovski won.
Mm-hmm.
The first one could have went either way.
Yeah.
I had Max, and maybe I was being biased in the fight. I'd have to rewatch it to really pay attention.
It's crazy you don't really see a whole lot of people going against Max ever, but like at the not at the weigh-ins, but at the press conference that I was watching, dude, people like it's crazy to see the turn for Charles that he's had from this like quitter a guy who just looks for a way out.
Dude, I know we talked about this, but that doesn't happen often. A lot of times when you're a quitter in your head, it never leaves.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how he did it, but it should be studied.
He said that whenever he had his daughter, that was the reason that he changed and he went on that 11-fight win streak.
If anything's going to do it, it's that.
That's incredible.
That's awesome. Fan favorite now. Wars, he wakes up, he gets rocked, and he just comes alive.
I mean, even for like fighters, like you talk about your favorite fighter's favorite fighter, it's like Charles, Max, Carlos Prates, people like that, like who go out there and just lay it all out.
Charles is another guy that does everything well.
Yeah, he does. I mean,
he's got good striking. He's got some power. He's submitted guys and finished guys on the ground, but that started on the feet. Like he rocked Michael Chandler. I think he rocked Dustin, didn't he?
Yeah.
Rocked Justin.
I think
he rocked all those guys.
He rocked all of them, then eventually just ended up getting their back on the ground and choking them out.
I mean, he's got some power. He moves well. Jiu-jitsu is good.
He's got good Muay Thai. He's probably got the best jiu-jitsu in MMA, period.
Maybe one of the most well-rounded fighters, now that we're talking about this, that I maybe have ever seen.
I think he has the UFC record. I can't remember if it's just finishes or submissions, but it's 21. There's 32 finishes combined between the two, 33 performance bonuses between the two. That's a record.
Wild.
That's insane. So
we got 2 vet studs still in their prime. Like, dang, I didn't write Charles Oliveira's age down, but I think he's 37.
I think he's 35.
Is he 35? Max is 34. Let's
But yeah, this to me is what the BMF is about. Like, it's not a champion in the
middle of us, 36.
36.
Yeah.
It's not like this is the best in the world, but it's for guys who go out there and they lay it all out on the line, and the fans aren't going to be disappointed at any point.
It's funny, when they first made the BMF belt, I was kind of against it. I was like,
well, yeah, it's
man, they just like wanting the money. They're just making this. Was it Nate and Jorge? First one?
Nate and Jorge, yeah.
I was like, it's cool. I mean, it's a fan favorite fight. Nobody's not going to watch it.
Yeah.
But I was like, this is just kind of stupid. And now it's became like a thing. And I'm like, oh, this is sick.
Well, I think more legitimate, like Daniel Cormier was talking about this and how he thinks that the tide's changed on it, because initially, I'm not going to say it started as a gimmick, because I don't want to call those guys gimmick fighters, but like, no, they're kind of at the end of the road.
They was, but and I think they were both coming off losses maybe too, right?
I can't remember exactly.
Jorge.
But
no, I think they was. I think Jorge just fought for the belt, and Nate might have just lost to someone.
They might have, but like they were at the end of their road, kind of like bouncing back and forth between wins. Nate kind of had a resurgence because of the Conor McGregor situation. And then Jorge had like a resurgence, like whenever he came back and was just knocking people out.
Yeah, taking people's souls. He was
baptizing them.
Fun. That was fun for a long time.
Yeah, that was fun. And like it was cool. It was cool whenever they were doing it, but like you get people like Justin Gaethje, who's a champion, Dustin Poirier.
And they all make sense, and they've not made a bad BMF fight yet. And this, hard to imagine this is going to be the first bad BMF fight.
Yeah, I don't. To me, this is the best one.
Max is like the epitome of that.
Yeah,
he is that.
I mean, that always, the point down, that is what a BMF is all about,
bro.
Yeah,
and Justin was there. He said, "Let's do it." Like most people seen that, and they're like, "Okay, I won't do it now."
Nah, I'm good.
I think a lot of people would have done it before they seen that. They're like, "Max is good in chaos, dude."
Well, that's why Poirier ended up like grabbing his leg on the last little bit, right?
I know.
He didn't want to go out like that.
No, he's like, fight. I already seen what happens here. We're not doing this.
It's crazy how he still has that in the tank at the end of 25 minutes.
So this is why I'm picking Max. A lot of it is to do with his volume and pace, and like I don't know if I've ever seen Max breathe out of his mouth. I think he'd go 5 more rounds after any of them fights.
Yeah.
It's one of the best cardio fighters I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
And the volume, it's not like he just on his bicycle for 25 minutes and kind of just like the volume of punches is insane.
7.2 strikes per minute.
Is that the best ever?
I don't know if that's the best ever, but that's really
like
high.
It is. I don't know. Maybe it's not, but 7.2, that's insane, dude.
Yeah.
Like Kyle is not, he's not like an inactive striker.
Yeah.
And it was like 2.4?
3.4.
3.4. So over double.
Yeah.
That's insane, bro. That's so crazy.
And then Charles is kind of it kind of surprised me because it feels like Charles like charges forward and throws a whole lot of offense at you and kind of overwhelms you. His is only at 3.35.
That's what I'm saying.
And
to
then,
have 7.2, that's got to be the most ever.
And then his absorbed is 3.24. So it's like he gives one, he takes one. He gives one, he takes one. And that's kind of like
Max is just, what's Max absorbed? Do you have it written down?
4.7.
4.7. So it's a little higher too. Max does get hit. But Max is, other than Ilya, Max has always had a good chin.
Yeah.
Ilya's just got.
Well, he's just different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you even add that? I mean, I don't even know if you can add that in there. He's an anomaly.
You knock out 3 greats in a row. There's nothing. Yeah. You cannot say anything more about that guy. That speaks for itself. When you KO Volkanovski, then Max, and then you KO Charles, like, yeah, I mean, that's just. I mean, I was speechless after that. I mean, I'm still speechless like right now. I don't know what to say about it. It hurts my heart.
It does, man. But also now you're like super sold on Ilya.
Yeah.
You have to watch everything he does.
Yeah.
You're never looking away.
Yeah, and he's smart. So
he is very smart. Yeah. Likeable guy too. I like him.
Yeah.
Like, I don't really have anything bad to say about Ilya besides he's knocked out my favorites. I would pick Max because of the volume, but I wouldn't be that surprised if Charles walks away victorious, to be honest. I think a lot of people were picking Max completely like I don't know how many times I've said I'm not going to sleep on Charles anymore.
No.
Because I have multiple times.
I think everybody still is, as much as everybody respects him, and as much as he's had this resurgence, I think people are still doubting him because I watched this video just scrolling through YouTube, and it's like fighters pick the main event at 326, and everybody was like Max, and there's only 2 people out of like 15 that picked Charles, and it was Tom Aspinall and Corey Sandhagen. So I mean,
that's kind of wild.
Yeah,
I would have thought Corey would pick Max.
I would have thought he picked Max for sure, but the keys to victory I wrote down for Max is just control the pace, which he usually does in every fight. He's got good footwork. He's never really on his bike, like circling away from people. He's always stalking, cutting off the cage, and staying long with his punches. He
kind of was with Ilya a little bit because he knew, like he was kind of backpedaling some with Ilya, but you have to.
Yeah.
What are you going to do? stand there. Remember at the beginning of the fight, Ilya pointed down, and Max was like, "Hold on a minute."
He's like, "Nah,
wait a
not
minute,
yet."
brother.
And then I put boxing. I feel like if you know Max at all, you know that this is his game plan. It's to overwhelm
Best boxer
you.
in the UFC, isn't it?
Best boxer in the UFC. I put body work in parentheses because I feel like that is something that he could definitely take advantage of. I feel like Charles is vulnerable to the body, and I put eliminate chaos because I feel like every time Charles fights, he just like charges forward.
Yeah, that's true. And if Max rocks him, I don't think Max is gonna. Max is not really the type to smell blood and just be like, he's still poised, man.
Yeah, it's
Like,
still calculated.
Still calculated. It really is. So I don't know if that is going to work for Charles in this fight if he gets rocked by Max. But
And then Charles, I put clinch work. I mean, before he got knocked out by Ilya, he hit Ilya with a nice left elbow.
yeah, that's the thing. I don't necessarily think Ilya is better than Max. He just has a touch of death.
Yeah.
But that's a lot of people. And I wouldn't say he's better than Volkanovski either. When you have a touch of death, it's just erases everything.
Yeah.
He just erases all the skill. Who cares?
Yeah, who cares?
It's just like in Ghana. He was the same way.
When you can knock out people that are like weight classes above you, that just, it gives you an edge.
It's insane. You don't see it very often. There's been, I would say, less than 10 fighters with that type of power ever.
Yeah.
Where it's just like, you can't even explain it. Like, they're not wind up punches. They're just very beautiful. And he just hits them right on the button.
Mm-hmm.
It's beautiful.
Charles, I also put create chaos. I feel like we've talked about plenty of times, like he's just going to go in there and throw a lot of stuff at you and try to get you off your game. With his knees, kicks, and just his ability to just keep walking forward. Like every time he takes a punch, he's got to get it back.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's
Muay Thai.
That could get him in this one, but I also put create scrambling opportunities. And I do think Max's ground game is underrated, and a lot of people have said that.
Never see him on the ground.
Because you never see it.
But yeah, I agree.
But like if Oliveira is able to create a situation where he can take advantage of Max on the ground and like maybe take his back, dude, that's
could be huge.
Completely within the realm of possibility.
You bet on Max and you see that, you're going to be sweating.
Yeah. As soon as he hits the match, you're like, oh shit.
Yeah.
What did I do?
Here we go. Anthony Smith.
Yeah, Anthony Smith. The last leg just knocked me out. But originally I had the over on the rounds for this. The over was, which hasn't moved a whole lot. For under, it's plus 120. Over, it's minus 154. That's 2.5 rounds. And it's a 5-round contest. The bet that I've been looking at the most for this one is Max by KO. KO,
yeah,
TKO,
I don't
or DQ.
see either guy getting out of there early either. I don't see it. If it ends before, if it doesn't start the 4th round, I'll be so shocked. Like, I'm not saying it won't be a finish, but I don't think it'll be early if it happens. These guys are not easy to finish unless your name's Ilya or somebody like that. You like Max by KO?
Yeah, I think he just overwhelms them at the end because I don't think Charles' gas tank is built like that.
It's not. So you think TKO probably 4th or 5th?
Yeah, I think it's just like death by volume. Like he just overwhelms him and just
I could see that.
Finally corners him.
I could see that for sure. That's a good pick. So you say Max by KO. What's the odds on that?
Max by KO was, I think it's plus 125 or plus 150.
It's plus 150?
Yep.
Okay. All right, what's the total odds and what is the $10 return on what we just
that five legger that we just put together, that 5-leg parlay is plus 29,600. If you bet $10, you win 2,970. And I like all those, honestly. I feel like
there's a couple that worry me a little bit, but
oh yeah, there's always iffy ones in there. You're always like, I'm worried about Cody.
Yeah, that's an iffy
Him
one.
being 34, dude, that puts a whole nother blemish on that.
And I believe Dante Johnson wins by KO, but does it happen in the first?
Does it happen in the first?
That's the two sketchy ones. Other than that, I feel super confident about the rest. I feel really confident about Font getting the decision. I know you're kind of on the fence about it, but I feel super confident about Font by decision.
Initially, I was like, man, he's 38 at 35 at bantamweight. This is just, it feels like they're just giving Rosas that step into the top 15. But like the more I look at it, like, dude, like he's just fought the better, opponents.
He's got 9 losses, but like those losses are like mostly to studs, bro.
Yeah,
like some greats.
You hate to be like, yeah, those are good losses, but like they are
That's
good
what it
losses.
is, though. When you fight the top of the top for that long, bro, you're gonna lose. Like in MMA, you're just gonna lose. There's very few people, 2 that hasn't, Habib and John, that has been around, and even Habib left at 29, so he didn't really. I won't even say Habib stayed around there for that long. Like Font's been in the top 15 for a long time, dude.
Yeah.
John Jones is probably the only one that has done that and not lost.
Well, legitimately. I mean, he's got a loss,
he's got
but
DQ.
we know.
Yeah,
if you know, you know.
And now those are legal. What are we doing? Just take it off, dude.
It was a dumb rule, anyways. But whatever.
For sure. So I guess that wraps it up, man. Do you want to throw like a safer one together, real quick?
Yeah, we could throw
fast?
a safe one.
All right, I'm gonna put this in front of the.
I still think that Kayo is in there no matter what.
That's what we're rocking with right now. This is the plus 29,600 odds. It was $10 to win 2,000 and some change, right?
You bet 50, you win 14 grand.
Come on, somebody put 50, dude. You're welcome.
Somebody just throw it on there.
That's what we got. I'll hold it up there for about 5 more seconds. And then I'm going to erase, and we're going to build a little safer one that's not plus 29,000. Since we're doing the safer one, I'm going to keep a couple of these, though. Probably. Might be a couple, maybe not the exact same. Safe would be Dante Johnson by KO. Just don't pick the round.
Yeah, just don't pick a round. Just pick him by KO. Or if you want to do like a double chance or something like that, which they have those. I don't know about other sports betting apps, but DraftKings has a thing where you can go in and you can do like a double chance. So you could take either KO or decision. That's minus 400. Yeah, none of those really sound good. So yeah, I would just go
Dante Johnson KO.
By KO is minus 225. So
yeah,
I mean it's not terrible, but it's not really great.
Garbrandt, would you stay away from that one if you're being safe? I worry about it, but you have to have something on there.
Yeah, you have to have something. I feel like Cody money line. Maybe that's the play there because it's plus 136 and really long. I mean, like we talked about earlier, doesn't do anything crazy. Or if you don't do money line, you at least do the rounds. You do over the 2.5 rounds.
What do you think would be better? What's the better odds?
Cody by money line. It's plus 136.
We'll do Cody by money line. Robocop Bruno. If you're being safe, I don't know if that's a safe one to bet on. To be honest with you,
it looks to me like the safe bet there is the over under on the rounds again. Minus 110 over. 1.5 rounds. And that's now your parlay is at plus 550 right now. The Drew Dober, Michael Johnson one again. I mean,
I would just say in indecision. I don't think they're going to finish each other.
You think it just?
I think
goes the distance.
Do you agree with that?
I do, even though they got the most. Johnson has the most knockdowns, and Dober has the most knockouts. I would agree with that. Fight to go the distance, winning method. I thought that was where it was at. Guess not.
Let's see.
Fight lines.
The font thing, dude. I don't know why. I don't know if it's a good thing or bad thing, but I'm just confident in Font getting it done.
Oh, here for the Dober Johnson for it to go decision is plus 120.
Okay, well that gives us something.
That's plus money.
The Font Rosas, I would almost say decision.
Yeah.
What's that?
I think that was that the minus 400 one?
Oh, if it's that, we'll leave it off here.
I think it was minus 400. Minus 225. So not bad, but it's not great. That'll put the parlay, if you do those 5 fights at $10,
Did you say minus 225?
Yeah. That's plus 1,968.
Okay, so we got Kayo RDR and Max Oliveira. I think Kayo by decision is safe.
I think it is too.
So we'll just add that one in again.
Kayo by decision is plus 125. Is that what we had initially?
Yeah.
In the first one? Okay.
So you better smash that one regardless.
Yeah.
Jacob might join in here. He just texted us.
Oh, did he?
An hour in. Max Oliveira. He's been training. Hell yeah. Max Oliveira.
Oliveira's plus 1,000 to win the decision.
That's crazy.
That is insane.
You might just throw 5 on that for the hell of it.
I mean, why not? I mean, I guess, but
that could just be a one-off.
Max is plus 240 to win a decision. I feel like
that's not bad.
That ain't bad, but I feel like I would just take Max money line. It's good enough. It's minus 215, and that plus. Hold on. I was about to say, the heck, that puts it at plus 6,717, and that's a 7-leg parlay right there.
Plus 6,717.
Yeah.
Okay.
As of 11:38.
$10 to win
Central
what?
Time. 10 to win 681.
I like it. Just a little safer bet for people that don't want to throw it all out the bank.
Yeah.
All right, here's a little safer one. Episode 1 of the Parlay Boys podcast. Hopefully do this for every big fight at least. And hopefully do this for even fight nights.
Yeah, that would be nice.
I wouldn't care to do some post fights too.
Yeah.
All right, I guess we're signing off. Episode 1 of the Parlay Boys podcast, UFC 326. Bet the house. No, I'm just playing. Appreciate everybody watching.